420. Let me preface this by saying that my opinion on marijuana, its consumption, its regulation, etc., is extremely contradictory with itself. I'm sort of all over the map when it comes to it. I am pro marijuana regulation and decriminalization. I am personally against its consumption. I'm not against anybody else's consumption. I am fine with people using it recreationally, but I guess one of my problems with it is we're not decriminalizing it yet, and people are smoking it anyway. I mean, yeah, sure, it was probably the same in the Prohibition era, but it's like, part of me just wants to say, could you spend one moment not stoned so we could, you know, regulate it so you can smoke it whenever you want? It's one of the bigger procrastinations, I think, in the entire United States. I've done a report on the decriminalization of marijuana, and I do think that the police laws on marijuana are completely unfair. I mean, because seriously, we have dealers and just ordinary users clogging up the prison system, and they don't even need to be there, really. Um, Again, in my opinion, the best thing we could possibly do with marijuana is decriminalize it, then regulate it, have anybody who wants to sell it get a license for it, first of all. A license to sell it, like you do with alcohol and probably cigarettes, that sort of thing. Or even if you were to sell it medically. Um, well, then, of course, you'd have to... Blah. Uh, that's in and of itself its own crazy mixed up nutshell. Um, Marijuana does have medical benefits. It I don't remember all of the things in my report that I cited, but according to the American Medical Administration, it helps a bit with glaucoma, reduces fluid pressure in the eye, um, sclerosis, I believe. I don't know, I'd have to look that up again. But it does work as a bit of a painkiller. However, 420, the pot holiday, if you will. I'm sick of it. I it's the initial concept of it was you got together with your friends and you smoked pot and be happy and together and whatever. That's fine. I just feel like many other holidays like Halloween, Christmas, etc. Well, maybe not Halloween, but I just randomly foresee it like it's the underground department store. Oh, everybody get ready for it. It's completely overblown, in my opinion. 420. I I get really annoyed when I see just like random people celebrating it all the time. You know, it's kind of like people pretty much saying that you either you have to celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or any holiday, what have you. It just feels like for every person who, I guess, celebrates it properly, not that there's any proper way to celebrate it or anything, but for every person who doesn't go completely overboard and make a humongous deal about it, there's another like two or three people who I guess don't even see the point of it, or don't even get the point of it, and just try to go as far out as they can and just tick everybody off about it. Like those people who push Christmas, like those people who push Easter or something like that. It's not everybody's interested. Not everybody has to do it. and you're just kind of making an ass of yourself. I mean, I don't go overboard for St. Patrick's Day or whatever. I mean, there's celebration and then there's over celebration. You get what I'm saying? It's 420, like, hey, I'm meeting up with some people. We're all gonna go out to blah 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 and do blah 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 blah. Sure, but it's like 420. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, are you already stoned? I just, yeah. It's like people pregame the game that you game. I'm not quite sure how to put that. It's like, what do you do in preparation? I guess is what I'm going for. It's almost like how I keep using Christmas as an example. It's like Christmas has become a corporate holiday for all the consumers to go out and consume gratuitously. I mean, Black Friday, the whole concept of, oh, gotta get your shit before everybody else while it's still on sale. I need to turn that thing off, don't I? Yes, I have an IMVU. That's a side topic for maybe a future conversation. And I need to stop hitting my laptop. Oh my gosh. Hey, yoga. Intermission. Okay, back to the topic at hand. It's the whole feeling like how Christmas has become this corporate holiday for all the consumers. 420 has become a holiday for all the, I guess, the stoners that give the other stoners a bad name. I mean, I'm not really sure how else to put that, but whenever I'm getting 420 like yelled at through whatever medium I happen to be using, that's all the people who I always see celebrating it are just the people that give all the other people bad names. And I mean, I wish that wasn't so. I guess part of it is the celebration of something that, to those people who actively participate in marijuana consumption, it's celebrating something you do every day. I, or at least every other day or every other week even. I I just don't see the real point of it. It's like celebrating Christmas every day. It gets old, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, maybe the first time I heard about 420, it was like, oh, cool, yeah, you get together and whatnot. But it's getting old. Maybe if 420 was Bob Marley's birthday or some other iconic figure in the history of marijuana, but it's just a code used by some kids in the 70s to go sneak some weed and search for a giant field of pot that was reportedly hidden in the area. This is all opinion, mind you. Most of it. I mean, I do throw in some facts in there, like the origin of 420 and whatnot, but I just feel like if you celebrate something all the time, then what makes 420 so special? Um, Again, I'm not a marijuana user. In fact, like, I've only really wanted to try it once, um, but I don't think I would ever try it without somebody that I trusted nearby, or just like somebody that I trusted that was also a user, and I don't really have one of those at the moment. But I don't know. I think even if I did smoke pot, I would still see no real uh, point in really celebrating 420. Anyway, this has been JEXSCO Video Unit on sort of a more serious topic, and I hope you all have a good evening and 420. Celebrate, smoke if you got them. If you don't, then don't worry about it. JEXSCO Video Unit, signing off.